So items like black leggings, bikini tops, white bikinis, swimwear.
这是21岁的玛丽阿瓦莱斯在2025年4月，博卡拉顿警方接到来自霍利斯特服装店的报案，关于涉嫌窃取商品的员工。随着时间的推移，调查后发现，玛丽至少偷取了55件不同的衣服，通过将物品隐藏在她的水瓶中。大家好，欢迎来到有形有证。
Hello. All right. So big picture.
No problem.
We have. This is Marie. She has taken some merchandise over like the past year, I would say, and we've got that merchandise here. She was nice enough to bring it back to us today. She never more.
This whole pile?
Yes, sir. So it's 26 items valued at $750, $70 before tax. However, it is under in each separate occasion. She never took this all. Like, this is over an extended period of time. So if you guys wanted to go about it for a theft, then you can. I understand the state law, so if you guys need to handle it a different way, I understand as well. She did write us a statement explaining, like, what happened and, like, the why she took it, but there is other stuff she was unable to return, which the company will not prosecute on that because we don't have the merch. But
gotcha. And this, you found out all this today, I guess, or
we've been conducting an investigation.
Okay. Let me just read this real quick, and then your name is Marie. All right, I will talk to you just in a second.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna have her fill out our company trespass form. So, like, this is the one I was talking about. For 2 years, no coming into the Abercrombies or Hollisters. Just fill this out. Are hereby trespassed from all Abercrombie and Fitch properties, including Abercrombie and Hollister, for 2 years. If you agree to that, please just sign.
All right, Marie, go ahead and just stand up for me in the meantime. I'm just going to put you in handcuffs and then just kind of explain to you what's going on, okay? Okay, you can have a seat. Alright, so I'm going to just read you your Miranda warnings, okay, because obviously you're not free to go, and I got some questions for you. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand everything that I've explained to you?
Yes.
Okay. So I see that you've already written out a statement. Is that statement accurate, what you provided to your manager over here?
Yes.
Okay. That was a lot of stuff on that list. Did you, like, keep a log of everything, like, when you were stealing it, or?
No, it's just, like...
Because that's, like, a big list of items. I know some of which, like, you didn't return, which is fine.
Yeah.
But, like, it's actually, like, surprising that you actually remembered everything, what it was, because it's, like, completely itemized, so...
I mean, before I wrote that down, we, like, talked about it for a bit. I've been working here for, like, 1.5 years at this point.
Okay, so last year, around, like, December time? Is when you started?
Well, I guess technically 2 years ago in 2023.
Okay.
In August or September.
August of 2023, okay.
Yeah.
And is that when you started stealing things from the store? When was, like, the first thing that you did?
I don't remember the first. Probably something, like, small, like tank top. And then... And I think it was like 2 months into me being hired here.
Okay. And it says that when you were stealing stuff, you would use like a water bottle or something?
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
I have like a thermal water bottle so you can't see through it. So I'll just like put stuff in there.
Oh, you would put it in the water bottle. How big is a water bottle?
It's like a 24 ounce Hydro Floss. Like it's kind of thin.
Okay, and each time, was it always that with that, or were there other methods in how you things?
That or just wearing stuff under my clothes.
Okay.
玛丽的偷窃手段相当巧妙，她利用一个不透明水瓶作为藏匿衣物的工具。这个水瓶具有热绝缘功能，内置内部不易被观察到，因此她可以轻松地将小型衣物放入水瓶中，而不被发现。玛丽也透过在身上携带其他衣物的方式，将商品在不被注意的情况下带出店外。
Approximately, do you know how many items that you've stolen in the store?
50 something.
Okay, and in total value, could you estimate how much that was?
We estimated it out to about 1,500, I think. Just
Okay.
under 1,500.
But today you returned, do you know how many things that you returned today?
Yeah, about $700 something worth of stuff, but
Mhm.
$400 something worth of what they can like resell again.
Okay. Well, why wouldn't they be able to resell the other stuff?
It's been worn. And
Oh, okay. Understand. Okay. Just kind of going through your statement here. So items like black leggings, bikini tops, white bikinis, swimwear. Is there any particular reason why you're stealing all these things?
To not have to pay for them. Some things were for friends.
Okay. The stuff that you weren't able to retrieve, why weren't you able to?
I'm here for college, but my hometown is Orlando, so that's like, it's just at my house.
So the remainder of the items that aren't here today that you returned are like at your house?
Copy South Florida, South Carolina tag.
And how did they find out that you
I have
were
a camera.
Foxtrot Whiskey Sierra
Okay, and then
934 FWS.
did they call you in
934,
today?
India Blue
And-
I just
BMW.
worked today, so I just came in
And what did they tell you today? Loss prevention, what did they talk to you about today? Was this your first time hearing about this, or?
yeah,
Okay, and what did they say to you today?
they just told me to sit down and we started talking about loss prevention and that they know I've been stealing and that
And this statement that you wrote was voluntarily on your own?
I mean, it was guided, but it's all true and like I would have said that.
When you say guided, what do you mean?
Like he asked me questions kind of in like a template format, like okay, the first thing you want to write is your name. How long
Oh, so just kind of explaining how like the statement goes?
Yeah.
Okay, but everything that you wrote
I,
done voluntarily, correct?
Peter Apostelli.
Okay.
Somewhere they get.
Okay.
All right. Do you have anything else that you want to add to the statement, or anything that you think is important for later on? I know it says in here that you're apologetic and stuff, but unfortunately they do want to prosecute, so we do have to go through that process. I'll kind of explain to you where we go from here afterwards, but being that it's a little over $700, $750, unfortunately you'll probably have to go take the ride today to jail, okay?
玛丽在这场对话中流露出自责和悔意。当被要求解释她的行为时，玛丽承认偷窃。她也意识到自己犯下的错误是不可逆转的，内心深处希望能够重新开始，但又不得不面对眼前的后果。
On 324, received an anonymous tip from the ethics hotline that stock associate Maria Viles might be committing merchandise theft. The following are the details from the call. Since March 2024, Maria has been stealing clothes that fit in a water bottle at the Hollister store that is located at this store. Over the last year, Mary has stolen around 500. No one at the store knows about this situation. That's all we had.
Okay, is that something I can get a copy of?
You can, if you want this case report that we have right here, you can take it, sir.
Right now I'm just waiting for a female officer to get here because they gotta search you, we're not allowed to.
Okay.
And then I'll walk you out to my car. We'll try and do the paperwork and get you up there as soon as you can. That way you can get out in the morning, okay?
Okay.
You said you're 21?
Yes.
Okay.
You say you're in school? What school?
Florida Atlantic University.
What are you studying?
justice.
What are you trying to do? Law enforcement or a lawyer or?
Right now I'm thinking maybe like something with domestic.
Okay. Look, this ain't the end of the world, right? So you're being charged with it, right? You go through the court process, you go through the whole ordeal. You might be able to get this corrected, depending on what the judge sees, and obviously you're a student and stuff. Just take this as a life lesson learned, right?
Yeah.
You seem like a great kid, made some bad decisions, and you're in this position now, right? You have nobody else but to blame but yourself, unfortunately. Sometimes when it seems too good to be true, like I'm sure the first few items were like, oh wow, it's easy, right? I kept on going. There's a reason why people get caught. There's a reason why there's police officers. People get caught all the time because it goes on forever. But this is not bad because there's other people that steal more valuable things, and they're probably looking at a little bit longer, sentences and things like that because they do it so often. They get caught so often. Again, you seem like a great kid. You just made a stupid decision, and hopefully this ends here. I'm sure your parents are gonna be pissed, and you're 21. You don't have to tell them, but you're getting arrested. You're probably gonna need a lawyer and stuff. When you go to court.
这次事件对玛丽的未来也会产生深远的影响。作为一名在学习刑事司法的学生，这起事件将对他的职业前景构成重大挑战。即使在未来获得清白，刑事记录也可能使他求职时面临额外的障碍。不过，一切都取决于他是否能够利用这个教训，积极面对并改过自新，促使他在未来以更有责任感的方式行事。
You gonna tell your parents?
Yeah. Do I get an opportunity to use my phone at any point?
Not now, but probably when you get up to county jail, you'll be able to make a phone call. And then depending on how this officer is, you can request a phone call. We don't have to give you a phone call. But again, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't get a phone call. Right? You've been cooperative. You're not, give us a hard time. Again, we're just doing our jobs at the end of the day. So I don't see why not. And when was the last time you stole something? Yesterday?
Yeah. And before that, it was a while.
Okay. Obviously, what's done is done, but what made you think it was a good idea?
Just I could save the money and then not getting caught after the first couple of times. I'm like, I could really save money from doing it.
No, I get it. It's opportunity, right? You see the opportunity and you get away with it for a few times and probably a lot of times and just caught up. And a lot of this stuff is for yourself, and I'm sure you got stuff for your friends and family and stuff as gifts. But again, hopefully this is the last time. Is this your first job?
No.
Where did you work before this?
My first job, I've been working since I was 16. So before this, directly before this was American Eagle, and I never stole from there.
在玛丽被送往监狱之前，一名女警官到场搜身。
You want to do me a favor, just standing up?
Yeah.
Face that way.
Got some of the pedigree information.
You have anything that's gonna poke me, stick me, or cut me? Do me a favor, spread your feet apart.
Transfer either on the side or back here. She was backing up. He's like, transfer. He's in the park. Okay, that's it. That's all. You do a report back there. Yeah. Okay, you old school, huh? Old school.
Yeah, I haven't done one of those.
I give him the option. Just want to throw that out there.
Sorry, let me just take this out.
Right there, sir.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, if you want to. We'll come up with a property.
Favor, just sit down. You're gonna take your shoes off.
That black bag is yours?
You want it?
Yes, please.
property. Look at 50 months front door.
You need salt sauce? I got you. I'll do it for you.
You're coming back? He's like, hell, you know, like 60 Listen, 1 day work is great. I got half a day. One day. What time? What's it?
Same way we came in?
Calling out.
Oh, 1 second.
The alarm's not gonna go off, right? One way to find out, right? You got scared, huh?
最后，玛丽被指控犯有重大盗窃罪和2万美元以下的有组织欺诈罪。好了，本期的影片就到这了，你有什么看法呢？欢迎在评论区留言讨论，感谢观看。